I don't want to ask this. Am I more attractive than my brother?
Yes, of course. Which one?
Rich? Where's she gone? And why does she say it like that? Am I reading too much into this?
Do you think Dad's ever had an affair?
No. Why is he talking like this?
He could be having affairs now.
Maybe Richard's having an affair himself.
Why not? He's an attractive man. He looks just like me.
No, he doesn't.
Well, not now, no. Now he's a tub of lard in an Asda cardigan, but years ago he was a stunner.
Yeah, not all attractive blokes play around.
How do you know that? Having never played around and not being especially attractive.
Who's winning?
Who do you think?
Don't you ever get embarrassed that this game was invented for 8-year-olds?
No. But who's he having an affair with?
Do you want a hand with the washing up?
Yeah, thanks.
Excuse me, lads.
He's putting on weight, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alarming how you two are beginning to spread. Soon I'll be the only one in this family who doesn't have to wear a bra. What's going on?
Gonna help in the kitchen?
God, Mark. Sam, do you want a game of this?
No, I'm reading.
That was pleasant.
I'm on a trip next week. Staying overnight.
Where are you going?
Glasgow. You want to come?
Oh, I don't think I want to get into that sort of thing, Stuart.
Why not? What would be so different from meeting here? Huh?
Did you say you're a great lover?
Absolutely.
Well, there's this bloke at work. A few of us went around his house for dinner once, and up on his wall he's got these photos of his wife.
Oh, God, look him up.
Nude.
You're kidding me.
Totally everything, you know, the whole three-piece suite.
Is that expression your own?
Where were they?
Everywhere. They were up in the kitchen, in the living room. They even had one on the wall opposite the loo.
Were they tasteful?
Well, he's quite a good photographer, actually. Black and white.
Like those Calvin Klein adverts?
Yeah. I asked him what it was about, and he said they were great lovers. And it was an important part of their life, and it was their home, so... But how do you know you're a great lover?
Just do.
You done photos with Emma?
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing.
Okay. I wonder if he is good in bed.
Well, speaking personally, Mike, you just add up what people have told you down the years, and if everyone's had the time of their lives, you might as well start believing that you are indeed a phenomenon.
Did Dawn Jackson have the time of her life?
What are you mentioning her for?
She told me she'd had the time of her life, and that was obviously before King Dong stuck his oar in.
Oh, come on.
Dawn Jackson's so far back in history, she gets a mention in the Doomsday
She'd
Book.
have had an opinion. She's one of his previous shags.
We were 17, Mark.
Well, you might have been, but we were 50.
What's got into you?
Well, how are you going to lie about it? How are you going to explain away 2 nights in Glasgow?
Well, I thought of using you as a beard.
Yes, you mean?
Well, I was watching this gangster movie, and when they use someone as an alibi, they call them a beard. It's a proper
It's a gay term, isn't it? It's used about gay escorts.
Yeah.
In order for you to get off with your boss in Glasgow, you want me to escort you up there in the guise of a gay gangster.
No.
This is just silly, Emma.
But I didn't mean that.
No, you going to Glasgow, it's just silly. It's got to stop. Mark will find out.
He might not.
He will find out, Emma. Do you want that to happen?
Of course I don't.
Give him another chance, baby. If only for Sam.
I made a big mistake marrying Emma.
What do you mean?
What have I done, Mike? Well, it's a nightmare. I thought it would save us, but there's nothing there.
What was it like before the wedding?
Worse.
Well, at least that's some kind of improvement.
Oh, here he comes. What's he going to say now to wind me up?
See ya.
Say goodnight to Louise.
All right.
What's going on there? What's that all about?
Nothing.
Don't tell me it's nothing. I'm not a mug. Emma pauses every time she says his name. She says, "Did you see Louise and Rich?" I saw her blush the other night when I was on the phone singing Happy Retirement to Dad.
Well, I'd blush. It's an absurd thing to be doing.
If he does anything, I'm going to kill him.
He's not going to do anything.
He has before.
That was years ago.
It happened, Michael.
You said you'd finished with Dawn.
I did not. No, I've been going out with her for 7 months. What were you doing?
Where are you going?
I'm not hanging around if they're just going to argue about that slapper all night.
She wasn't a slapper.
Well, if I ever see her again, I'm going to slap her.
And why do you feel so strong? How long had it been going on for anyway? You never told me everything. Was it the big thing? Are you and Dawn going to get married?
Why are you being like
Just tell me what happened.
We just used to meet up.
I don't want to.
Well, it was nothing.
Then why did you do it? What's he doing? Why is he doing it? And boasting about being great in bed.
Well, he's always been a legend in his own bed, Sam. You know what he's like.
Maybe I'm the sort of man who's always going to get cheated on. Maybe I ask for it. Maybe next to my 2 brothers, I'm always going to be a funny-looking runt.
Come on, shut up. Get yourself up. Do you want your marriage to work?
No. Yes.
Then sort it out. Don't blame Richard. He's got nothing
I'm not
to do with it.
blaming him. I've moved on to blaming myself.
What are you doing?
Well, don't you want some company?
No.
You know, good day having a bar of soap in my hand.
Go away. Go on.
God, I'm considerate. If Emma came to bed this late, she'd stride in and snap my light on. I'm fed up being the only one who tries in this marriage.
What are you doing?
I didn't want to disturb you.
Streaking around the flat while everyone's asleep is not the best way to go about it. Is this why I find your clothes all over the place in the morning?
I've been thinking, and maybe we see the same people too much. You know, and Mum was saying now that Dad's being retired, he hasn't really got any friends. He hasn't got anything to do. So, you know, maybe we should make new friends.
Who do you have in mind?
How do I know? I haven't met them yet, have I? But, you know, we see the same old gargoyles every week, and Rich and Louise have got their own mates, and we don't. And in a city of 8 or 9 million, is there anyone from work you'd like to ask out?
No.
Well, I can ask someone from school. What's this geography guy?
What are you planning on doing with them?
Well, I've got out for a meal.
Well, who's going to sit for Sam?
You know, we can ask him round here.
Oh, who's going to cook?
I will.
Yeah.
What? It's a suggestion. It's something different.
Was Michael there with Rich tonight?
That was a definite pause.
You know what Mark and Emma's problem is, don't you? He's Scorpio and she's Leo.
For a moment there, I thought you were going to talk some sense, but I
Don't knock the zodiac.
Why not?
Because it's an ancient system, Michael. It's been handed down.
So's the plumbing in my flat, but that's full of crap as well.
God, you are such a Taurus. You're typically Taurian.
Tell her to go away.
Who said that?
Liz.
Hi, Liz.
Sinead thinks I'm a typical Taurus.
She's right. And I know I'm right because Scorpios and Leos are never compatible. It was the same with him and Dawn Jackson, if anyone wants to know.
What's this about you and Dawn Jackson? Why are you
Because
so...
the 4th year was my one chance with him, Michael. I could tell he was coming round to the idea of me. And then she went and sat next to him in human development.
Shawnee, You've got to get over it, Mark.
Mark should be with a Pisces. And she should have red hair.
Ian Emma might be going through a tough time at the moment, but he's never going to... Oh.
Are you in bed, Michael? God. Are you doing it now while we're on the phone?
That's outrageous. I would never do that if I was going out with someone.
Do you think it's odd that Rich and I haven't had sex since my mum died? I can't talk to you like this, can't I?
Do you think it's odder that Mark and I haven't had sex since we got married?
Yeah.
Do you want some more cake?
Yeah, please. Thanks for agreeing to meet me. I appreciate it.
It's all right. Do you want another coffee?
Rich wants us to sell the house.
I thought that's what you both wanted.
Yeah, we do.
You'd get a good price if you sold now. There's a boom on.
Oh, no.
All the posh kids are getting priced out. Clapham's swarming down the Northern Line in a plague of BMWs. Get someone nice and small for us.
It's too early to move.
I'm not saying move tomorrow. I'm saying start the process. Get it on the market. Start looking ourselves.
I don't want estate agents coming round here.
And how do you expect to sell a house? By ESP?
I don't want to touch my mum's room yet.
I feel like the Antichrist saying this, but the longer you stay, the longer you'll stay. I know that sounds like an advert for Butlins or something, but it's the truth. We need something new, Lou. You know? We need to move.
Great, he's alone. I can move in. Use my charm, ask him out. But how do I know if he likes me?
What do you think the percentage of 12-year-olds is who can't point to Wales on a map?
That's just going to scare the pants off me, isn't it?
40.
40%?
And the map was of the British Isles. I almost swore when I handed the test results back.
I know, it's crap, isn't it?
That's exactly what I almost said.
I do a sort of general science test at the start of each term, and at that last one, some kid had written, water is made up of 2 gins.
If only.
Oxygen and hydrogen. Yeah, you came from a private school, didn't you? And why the hell did you want to come here? You're communist or something?
Well,
Did you get drunk and watch To Sir With Love?
I came in error. I don't know why I'm here.
What's your wife do?
Nothing yet in London. She's a child therapist.
Look, how would you like to, would you both like to come round for a meal?
Well,
I mean, we won't talk about school or anything, you know, just... We have a 7-year-old, so if your wife gets bored, you just can always stick him on the couch, get some practice in.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
What's your wife's name?
Fiona and Lawrence Lether.
It was not his fault.
Come on, does he teach miracles?
No.
Are you afraid that when you shake his hand, something might fall off?
He said they were...
Please, oh, Robin, please.
Excuse me.
George Clooney thing?
He said they were very happy to come round.
I hope you can enjoy it. Just don't start arranging holidays next with the lepers. Who knows what shrine we'll end up
Oh,
at.
stop it!
I'm only reading the films out.
Anyway, before we go, I need a slash, so...
Slash?
Not George Clooney, anything good?
Kramer versus Kramer isn't on, is he?
I don't really want to go to the cinema.
Why not? You're the one who wanted to go.
I'm not.
This is what I said this morning. It'd be a nice thing to do.
If you're taking Sam, I might want to go shopping.
Why are you always going shopping?
Because it's what I do, Mark.
I'm actually not brave enough to make another suggestion, so why don't those who are going just go? Because we're going to miss everything. I've never said anything that's had such an effect in my life. Oh, he's coming back.
Are you really not coming?
No.
Look, I'll take Sam. You two.
Robbie, will you take Sam?
Sure. Come on, mate.
What do we see?
You're coming with me and Sam.
If you saw me and Rich at a party, who would you want to go in with?
You.
Really?
Well, yes, but my tastes are rather peculiar. At least I've always been able to make you smile.
I don't want you to think that Emma and I are having a bad time, because... Tell me something nice.
I'm seeing someone.
That's fantastic. How great is that?
You could look less pleased.
What's he like?
He's tall, he's dark, and he's handsome.
Oh, is he a fictional character?
No,
What's his name?
I don't know.
You don't know his name?
Yes, of course I know.
Is he peculiar?
No,
Oh, where'd you meet him?
I met him at work.
Do you have any creme fraiche?
No.
Mad old cows started putting creme fraiche into everything. It's become absurd. Duck a la creme fraiche pie.
Why do you buy some when you're at the supermarket?
Because I didn't get to the supermarket. I wasn't lounging about all day.
Was he talking to me or you? You're going to wear that shirt?
What's wrong with it?
Nothing.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. But didn't you wear it at school today?
Does it smell?
Get off.
Is my grey jumper clean?
I don't know. Have you washed it recently?
Hello? Yeah.
It's in the airing cupboard.
When are you going out?
I'm not much in this evening for the world.
I'm sitting here with your ticket. Thought you might want to know what it looked like. It's a rather plain ticket.
It's a plane ticket.
But beneath its unremarkable printed surface is the excitement of first-class travel. And the promise of the bounciest beds in Scotland.
Hello, it's Louise again. Can you come round? Yeah, I'll hold.
Who are you talking to?
How did the match go?
We drew. I should have won, but... Who are we on the phone to?
Don't stuff it all in, you'll break it.
Do you want to go out this evening?
No, but you go.
Why was Stuart on the phone? She's not going to go into work, is she? I just want it to go right this evening.
Hi, you must be the letters.
I hope I don't look too odd tonight. Maybe he's taken one look at me and left. Sorry, can I have another mineral water, please? Actually, no. Can I have a Kia Royale or a bottle of wine? What do you think?
Gold 28.
Yes. You have a beard?
Yes.
I I just, it looks nice.
Thank you.
Do you get it trimmed by a barber or do you cut it yourself? I'm not really girl 28, I'm Sinead Gray.
Well, I'm Mark Dolby.
Right.
But you can call me Man 47 if you prefer.
No, Mark is nice.
Would you like something to drink?
I brought some bottles. Is red all right?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, red, white, lager.
You gonna get a corkscrew, Mark?
You're a book editor.
I am, and that's about it.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes. No.
Which is it?
No.
You're a telephonist, aren't you, Emma?
Well, I trained as a teacher.
Oh, I thought Laurie said that.
Well, I had Sam straight out of college.
And were you his primary caregiver?
Well, if you're asking if I was his mother, then yes.
Your parents?
Yes.
Are you close?
No. My mum doesn't understand why any woman, let alone me, would be in a job where you need half a brain. And my dad couldn't be more distant to me than if he were the planet Pluto.
What does he do?
He collects. That's what he does. He's an obsessive collector. Postcards and stamps, mainly. When I first got my job, I used to send him copies of all the books I was working on because I thought, well, maybe he could collect those, but he didn't read them. No, he wasn't interested. Well, he did read one, actually. Postcards from the Edge, which I believe he enjoyed.
It's not too bad in here, is it?
Is it?
I like it.
Lots of space. It's a nice flat, Laurie. I always thought these two-bedroom places would be a bit pokey. But we had this lovely, huge house in Wiltshire. Lots of wall space, you know what I mean? Look, Lawrence, you could swing a cat in here. Oh, sorry.
It's all right, don't worry.
Okay.
Lawrence will pay for it.
How much was it?
It's all right, it's fine. It was just...
It's IKEA, isn't it? So it's going to be cheap. You might as well pay for it, Lawrence.
I'll leave a tenner on the side.
It's going to be a bit more than that.
Well, what do you suggest? You're the stupid bitch that knocked it over.
Please put that back in your wallet.
Give him £25.
It wasn't worth 25.
Can we keep our voices down, please? There's a child in the next room.
£25?
So what were you doing chasing dates on the net? Have you split up with someone?
No. No, the truth is I found Mr. Wright about 16 years ago, and that's about the truth of it. And we're friends, we're really good friends. And that's great, but his recent marriage to his longtime girlfriend has firmly and finally shut that door, as Larry Grayson would have said.
I wonder if it's polite for me to go and hide in the
I
bathroom.
never wanted to be a teacher. I don't know why I hate children. What got into me? Why are you a teacher?
I don't know.
Shit pay,
Oh, that's not
shit
really
hours. You're full of shit. The whole thing is shit. Don't you agree?
I don't like it anymore, no.
Well, get out of it. Go and do something with your life. Build a wall in India or something.
Have you ever had a parrot on your right shoulder?
Oh, don't do this.
I'm sorry?
Have you ever had a parrot on your right shoulder?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever had a parrot on your left shoulder?
No.
Stick out your tongue. Come on, as far as it will go. I bet you've had a cockatoo on that. Oh, love, give us a giggle, come on. Give us a giggle.
Why don't you answer the door, Mark?
Yeah, who is it?
The secret, Emma, is to use your hand as well as your mouth.
Where's your son?
He's in bed.
What's he like?
He's great.
Can we take a peek at him?
No.
What's going on?
Nothing?
Can I come in?
Well, no. Not really. I have a colleague and his wife over from
Having a
work.
dinner party?
Yeah?
What did you cook?
Braised sausages and... Look, what's it got to do with you?
I'm gonna have some.
Rich,
Got
I
serviette
don't want
out.
you here. Why are you around here all the time?
Stop you doing things like this.
I don't want it.
Well, can't I just look? Sample the ambience?
No, get out of my life! He's come to see Emma. I know he has.
Hello, everyone. I've come to sell the ice creams.
Hiya, Robbie. What's he like?
Well, he's marvellous. And he's mine. And he just doesn't know it. And he's called Mark. And he and Emma are very loving to each other. And their son, I didn't mention their son, they just have a great, great relationship.
What's Rich doing here?
What do you mean?
What do you think of me?
Well, he's your brother. He practically lives in the kitchen. Why don't you get back to your guests, Mark?
Emma, look. Before we go back out into hell, can I kiss you? Just once.
Oh, not here.
What about over there? Well, look, I remember sex.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. And not so long ago, comfort and ambience was not an issue. Ambience is my new word. We used to have sex all over the place.
I know we did.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yes.
Because I love you. And I don't feel very popular at the moment.
Sex is pleasure for us. It's pure pleasure. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Is it the same for you two?
Of course it isn't.
Because it's never about reproduction. There's never that chance, never has been. And at first it used to cripple us. We thought, hey, we're like a gay couple. Let's have sex like they do, all for pleasure and with whoever tickles our fancy.
Shut up!
Have you ever screwed a pupil, Mark?
This is not true.
Yes, it is, you liar. Why else did you have to leave? Look, but don't touch. Isn't that what you all say?
That's what you say.
So why didn't you do it?
You thick ape.
What is it? Am I not young enough for you? Are my tits not pert enough? Because these are tits, Lawrence. They aren't just pimples on a draining board like she had. Tell me what's wrong with them. Come on. Tell me. Mark.
Absolutely nothing.
As if you weren't shagging every pair of trousers.
Shall we stop this, please?
That's not true. No! What is this? Lying a bit short with you now? Is it just a crazy face?
Oh. I have a present for you.
Oh.
Thank you for a pleasurable
Thank
evening.
you.
I knew it would be good.
Oh, God!
I know you've read it, but you can always give it to your father. It has a passing fascination with the Cornish Postal Service, as far as I
Yes,
remember.
it does.
I'd better be going.
Oh. Have I done something wrong? What have I said? Have I talked myself to death again? If I have, I'm sorry.
Stop apologising.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. I wake up in the morning and I apologise, but that's just the sort of person I am. But I haven't asked enough questions about you, have I?
No, it's all right.
No, it's not all right. I mean, what were you doing chasing dates on the net then?
Because tonight is my birthday, and I wanted to spend it with someone interesting and attractive and new. And I did.
Well, I should have bought you a present. What am I doing with the
Sinead,
present?
I've loved meeting you. You're enchanting and witty, and I really hope it works out for you and your heart. But don't let your friend clot it forever.
I'm trying to think of ways of getting Lou out of the house.
Take her on holiday?
Okay. Lend her some cash.
You just gotta let her go through it, Rich.
Look at them. This is right under my nose.
You could have hung your coat on him.
What are you two chimps smirking about?
What are you laughing at me for?
Oh, come on, Mark. They're hilarious.
Are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
the matter with you?
Bloody hell! What are you doing here? Why are you always meddling in my life? Anything good I have, you want to take away.
What are you talking about?
Dawn Jackson!
Who? God's sake.
No, I'm serious, man. I was mad on her. She got away from me as if I was nothing.
But you were finished, Ma. She was trying to end it. Couldn't you see
I didn't
that?
think it was finished. It wasn't finished. Everything good I try and do, you mess up or you laugh at me. Everything good I have. Is this it then, Emma? Is it all over? I can't face sinking any lower than we did tonight. I don't want this to die a slow and public death like Lawrence and his wife. If we're gonna split up, then I want to get it over with now. I'm not doing this to myself and Sam anymore. What's the score?
Juventus 0, Coventry 14.
Blimey. Best day of my life.
You can be Juventus.
I think Emma's having an affair.
Oh, rubbish. What rubbish? What complete nonsense. Who with?
There's like, there are signs, you know, and she's being really distant, and there's a sort of scorn. You know, after the fiasco last night, I asked her if she could remember the last time we'd had sex, and she said, yeah, last Tuesday. I said, we didn't, because we didn't. And she said, well, I had sex with someone last Tuesday.
Well, that was a joke.
You know, I know it was a joke, but jokes are supposed to be funny, and that wasn't funny. That was full of scorn.
Well, when was the last time you did have sex?
Rich is being really strange.
Oh, no, Mark.
Well, why not?
Because it's immoral. It's illegal, isn't it?
It's not illegal.
But it's not on.
Yeah, but I know it's like this afternoon. You know, where is she? I don't know where she is. Rich isn't in either.
How do you know that?
Rang up the bastard.
I can't believe her and Rich would know.
Part of you believes it.
Absolutely not.
What makes you so sure?
Because they're both Leo.
Oh,
and that just doesn't happen. I'll show you it doesn't happen. It's in the stars.
I don't think she's going to be there when we get back. I'm scared to go back.
Liz, this is my great friend, Rich.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
You're the one that Michael said is in possession of a maid.
Am I?
Yeah, it's in the paper.
Oh, yeah. This is him, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
He's just been transferred to Charlton.
Listen, I didn't realise you were having breakfast, darling.
No, sit down. Have some toast.
No, I'm fine.
How'd you know?
Oh, we played in the same schools team.
They both had a trial for the city when they were 15.
You had a trial for Coventry.
Yeah, Rich was a really good player.
So, what happened in the trial?
I was found guilty, wasn't I? Couldn't kick a ball.
Look, see how Emma has friction in Venus?
Well, it's got nothing to do with me.
What that means is she's troubled, she's indecisive, and it's like she's a car out of control. And there's a danger in Aquarius, which is her rising sign. Whereas, you see this?
No.
Rich doesn't like danger. The last thing he wants is to be out of control. All he ever wants is to be organised and safe.
Oh, I could have told
He'll
you that.
run a million miles away from someone who's spinning all over the place.
Hi. Do you want to come in?
Come on, Mike, just find out what's going on.
Look, I'm actually happy at the moment, Rich. For the first time in years. Maybe you and Mark don't realise what happiness is anymore. Maybe you're too busy flapping around like washing in the wind. And don't finish that off, she'll kill you. No thanks. But getting in between you two again is not going to help my happiness.
Well, these two look compatible, eh? Who are these?
Sinead and Daddy.
Ah, well, that proves it's a load of old cobblers, doesn't it? There's no way those two would have ever got together.
Why?
Well, if you ever went on a date, you'd look like two Belisha Beacons walking arm in arm down the street. People would be so alarmed they'd crash their cars.
Whose is this?
That's the guy I went on a date with last night.
I thought you'd been seeing him some time.
Well, I lied, didn't I?
You are a mysterious woman.
I met him on the net.
She flashed her boobs.
It was awful, man.
How did your husband react?
It's like watching me and Mark on acid. They were just laying into each other.
We don't lay into each other. Not in public, anyway.
You started to. What am I doing?
Oh, I don't know. What do you want?
Don't know. I just thinking of Sam and I.
Babe?
Keep on seeing his face if one of us left.
It's all
Mark
right.
is a good man and he's trying hard, and I just hate having this power to hurt them.
Now look at me. I don't know why you married Mark. From my vantage point, it looked like an insane thing to do, but I suspect a big part of your decision was because, in spite of all this mess you've made, you loved him. Now, is just a part of what I've said true?
Lou? Lou? You all right? Love?
She's troubled. She's indecisive and...
And she's back.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, she's been nice.
What are you doing?
We were just looking at your horoscope to see what sort of personality you are.
Well, you could just talk to me, save you a lot of effort.
She's cracking jokes.
Hi.
Hi.
So come on then. What did it say?
That you're a woman with balls.
Mum, it's Rich.
And he's ringing her up again.
Is she upstairs?
Thanks for coming.
What's up with you?
You let a medium in here. Why?
He knew so much about her, Emma.
Did he charge a fee?
He said she was happy.
How much did you pay him?
£30.
Oh, Lou, for £30, I'd have told you she was happy. I'd have said she'd never stopped laughing since the moment she died. You've got to stop doing this.
I thought I could talk to you.
And you can. If you want to talk about Donna, you can talk to me. You can talk to Rich. What was this freak's name?
Mr. DeVille.
DeVille. You let someone into your home who calls himself DeVille. What did he have? Little horns sticking out the top of his head? What did he look like?
Are you drunk?
No, I had a spliff round at Michael's.
You look awful.
Should leave all this to Robbie. God, you're loving this, aren't you? At least I'm doing something to make you smile again. I know I shouldn't say anything, and I know you're gonna shout at me about some girl that you went to Brownies with when you were 4 and you're still upset about, but... Mark, what the bollocks is happening at your house at the moment? The only thing stopping you two nutcases from having a decent life is yourselves.
Yourselves?
Yourselves. I knew that wasn't right.
I just wanted to know if she was happy.
Well, of course she's happy.
No, not of course. How do you know if someone's happy? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell that. And you're alive. How can I tell that of someone who's dead?
How important would you rate happiness?
Top of the list.
Would you say Rich was happy?
He'll be happier when he stops throwing up.
Michael?
Rich says he can't stop smiling.
You?
You make me happy, Emma.
Do I?
Can do. Well, you can break my heart. I don't think I make you happy anymore.
You do.
Sam, maybe. I don't think I do.
You're my best friend,
Why have you been so sad? We've got a lot going for us. It's all there, you know. Not searching for something like Mike and Sinead. We're not in the middle of some terrible thing like Lou. It's gonna end up like the lepers. It won't be a life of sharp spins and sperm banks that tips us over the edge. It'll be because we've given up on each other. Which is sad, isn't it?
Why do you want to call it off?
Because it's got nowhere to go to, Stuart.
Well, it's got Glasgow.
Anyway, there's too many kids involved.
Well, why are there suddenly too many kids? We've had any more since last week? I don't understand the sudden change, Emma. I thought it was heartless affairs go. We were having one of the better ones.
This isn't... Oh, come on. We had a good time. We'll see tomorrow, Will.
Who are you talking to?
Doesn't matter. Can I kiss you?